athletes meeting for the third time. On this occasion, it's the World Television Crown that is at stake. The challenger hits the ring and looks to be, Nigel, in the best shape we have ever seen.
He always is, lean and mean, fighting aggressive style. He's ready to go. Maybe tonight is going to be his night. If there's anyone in Ring of Honor who's got closer to taking that gold around the waist of Jay Lethal, you've got to say it's Roderick Strong.
Everywhere I go, people are talking about Roderick Strong. I go to Japan, and people are talking about Roderick Strong, but they're also talking about the champ. They're talking about the man that holds the two most prestigious championships, singles titles in professional wrestling today. One man, two titles, domination.
And what a run he's had. How long has he held the World Television title now? Got to be nearly 18 months.
Yep.
Trust me, I was a Ring of Honor Pure Champion for nearly that long, and it is an arduous journey.
Oh, and along the way, while having more successful World Television title defenses than any other man, along the way, he just defeated the world champion, Jay Briscoe, who hadn't been pinned or submitted in close to 800 days.
Absolutely. Amazing statistics.
Obviously, the House of Truth banned from ringside.
Conspicuous by their absence. Somewhat naked without Truth Martini by his side.
And a very good call, because Roderick Strong says we went to time limit draw the first time for the world title, but Lethal, you know that it was Truth Martini that was the difference in the rematch. Now, no outside forces will be a factor, and two referees to officiate the contest. Jay Lethal too busy to talk today, getting his hair done. A very confident champion as we go to Bobby Cruz.
Following contest is your television main event. It is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. Introducing first, to my right, the challenger. Wrestling out of Tampa, Florida. Weighing 212 pounds, Roderick Strong! His opponent to my left, wrestling out of Elizabeth, New Jersey, weighing 230 pounds. He's representing the House of Truth. He's the greatest first-generation wrestler. He's the Ring of Honor World Champion, and he's the defending Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Jay Lethal.
The champion almost taunting the challenger with the championship gold. So it's Lethal versus Strong. 3 this time for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship.
Absolutely, Kevin. You mentioned earlier the two referees there. We're going to have one in the ring and one at ringside. That is specifically because if you watched Ring of Honor TV last week, I ran to the back to try and get a second referee. All shenanigans went on. That's why Truth Martini isn't out here now. We're going to get a clear winner and a clear loser, just like Ring of Honor was intended when it was started.
A Triple Crown winner here in Ring of Honor.
Both guys coming in looking like normal. Feeling out process. No one's committing too much so far. Both these guys, as you said, they've wrestled so many times before and so many minutes before that they really do know each other inside out. They take their time here. Open.
And
nice. Single leg pick comes up on top, but Lethal scoots out.
Roddy's foundation in the amateur wrestling. Lethal became a pro as a team. Something to keep in mind, too, we saw in the rematch for the World Championship. Nigel, that drop kick of Roddy's almost KO'd the champ and won him the title right then and there.
Absolutely. I mean, we got some devastating drop kicks here in Ring of Honor, but without a doubt, Roderick Strong's is the best. Hits on the money every time, and it can be lethal. No pun intended. Diamond carry, keeps hold of the arm. So we've got to try and keep those shoulders off the mat. Roddy actually helps him with that. And again lethal to the outside. Grabbing his belt, but I think that's more just to irritate Roderick Strong than to leave. Well, is he leaving?
Well, he can certainly not lose the title if he gets counted out. Now the chase is on.
Those guys are moving quick. Tried the elbow, missed it.
And there's the first chop of the match unleashed from Roddy. And we've seen this before from Lethal in all of his successful title defenses. There are no mistakes from Lethal. He is in complete command of every movement. Fans, we have got to take a commercial break. But Roderick Strong in control. Can he unseat the champ? Don't go anywhere. The match continues. We are back on Ring of Honor Wrestling. This title match continues. Roderick Strong challenging Jay Lethal for the World Television Championship. I think with these two men so evenly matched, I think it's got to be creeping in Lethal's mind. It's something that Strong has to take advantage of. Bobby Fish still is owed a World Television title match. AJ Styles and Moose and Elgin barking for World Championship matches. Kyle O'Reilly too. There's only going to be so many times where Roddy gets to drink from the chalice before it runs dry.
Those guardrails, aside from being hard, they're also really sharp on the edge. I think Roddy's grabbing his elbow. His elbow may have got grazed slightly there. Sure hope not. Let's get this back in the ring.
20 count in Ring of Honor.
13.
Both men could be counted out. Lethal slinging the challenger in. The champion now in control.
Those guardrail shots really look like they've done a number on Roderick Strong. Lethal really exacting out some revenge. The earlier punishment that he took in this match.
Fans are commenting on this title match on social media using the hashtag LethalStrong3. World Television Champion, so many months, so many title defenses, so many successes as he's held this title. It's unprecedented, really, what he's doing in professional wrestling.
No question about it.
Cover, just a 1 count.
Just a 1 count, still a lot of strength in Strong. Again, no pun intended. Going to take a lot more than that to beat Roddy. I guess the question really becomes, what happens if Strong loses here yet again? What does that do for his psyche? Do you think he just thinks, I just can't beat the man?
And what message does that send to the many challengers that are looking for a title opportunity? If Roddy can't beat him, what chance can we?
Great point.
There is a difference in the sound, in the velocity when Roddy uncoils those chops to the chest. Side headlock, no. Counter. Lethal injection, no. Drop kick right to the back of the head.
Lethal's out on his feet. But Roddy, can he trying to follow up? Kick in Zaguri, both men go down. Roddy really does look tired.
Roddy is trying. He's got to find a way to get off the ropes because he's got the champion in the prone position.
He is sucking wind deeply. Really struggling. He's got to move forward here now. Jay Lethal is not going to give you many opportunities, Roddy. You better take them.
You talked about that barrage on the barricades, and maybe that has done more significant damage to Roddy than we thought.
Damage your ribs, your intercostal muscles, makes it ever so difficult to breathe. That could be what's going on here with Roderick Strong.
Now up on the shoulders. Caught. Lethal combination, no. Down the line, watch out. Flurry of forearms.
5 in a row.
Knee strike perhaps? No.
Lethal lying in wait. Oh, dropped him, too slippery, too much sweat on his body. Strong by name, strong by nature.
Backbreaker. Known as the Messiah, the backbreaker, in his early career, his game has developed, rounded out, and is truly 5 tools. He's got them all. He can do everything in that ring. Fans, we have got to take a commercial break. But Roderick Strong continues to challenge Jay Lethal for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. Don't you dare go away. This match continues. We're back on Ring of Honor Wrestling. The World Television title is on the line. Roderick Strong against the champion Jay Lethal. The House of Truth banished from ringside. And 2 referees to officiate the contest.
This is the drop kick. He caught the super kick, forearm, and another. We've seen a lot of strikes, but at the same time, we've seen already 1 second. Got it.
Lethal combination. Cover. 2. Into the Koji clutch. Submission hold applied.
And Roddy's a long way from the rope. He cannot go forward in this. He's got to go sideways. That left leg has got to kick round and try and rotate his body. That's what he's got to get with. It's his legs, not his arms. And the leg get there.
And he's able to get his right boot on the bottom rope to force the break.
And now rolling to the outside, as I mentioned before, clearly exhausted, perhaps from those guardrail shots, but bottom line, he's got to stick with his game plan. As I was saying, aside from the strikes and the chops, he's also trying to soften up that back of Jay Lethal. There's no doubt about that. Looking for the stronghold. That's won him a lot of victories in the past. Or that big backbreaker.
Well, Lethal looking to go for the dive. High-risk offense here for the television champion. Second time, he connects.
So much grace and athleticism, lands on his feet. A little bit woozy he looks there.
If Carino was here, he would talk about the crash and burn. Oh my goodness! Somehow Roddy turns it around.
Lethal flew with full momentum. And as you said, Kevin, Roddy able to sort of slow down that momentum and hit an Olympic slam on the outside. And now he's back in control.
Here's a cover and a count.
Let's see what his game plan is here.
I do want to make mention while I have a moment that next week Ring of Honor Wrestling, Adam Cole will face Dalton Castle. Plus, we will also have our special guest, Mark Briscoe, who one day would love to be the television champion. Backed by popular demand, he'll join us on commentary next week. But this is for the World Television Championship. Roderick Strong, the 3rd time he and Lethal have met. First in their series for the World Television title. And when you face a man 3 times in 1 year, you know everything about your opponent, and he knows everything about you.
Absolutely, it becomes a game of chess. Going to one-up each other, thinking 2-3 moves ahead. If I do this, he does that, so I've got to do that. Now Lethal taking his sweet time to get to the top rope.
This might be where he's not having Truth Martini out here to keep him focused.
We saw Roddy try and set him up earlier for that superplex, didn't get it. Now he's up there in a very precarious situation. Both of these guys, Kevin, look absolutely exhausted and spent. Speaks volumes about, on the outside, how dangerous it is, how injurious, how much energy you can take out of your opponent out there. Watch out, Jay Lethal.
From the top rope! Is this enough? 2! No!
Keeps hold, though. Strong hold. He can't turn him. Can he turn him? Lethal's got it! Yes!
The stronghold applied! The stronghold!
Lethal can't be in here long, but no, Roddy dragging him back in again. Rolls him up.
Wait a minute, the counter 2! Oh. Super kick! Lethal injection!
There it is!
Coming out!
That's it!
For the 3rd time! In less than a...
What? My God, I'd given up on that.
That was definitely 2. Referee Todd Sinclair, the best in professional wrestling, was right there. Well, he's already hit strong with 1 lethal injection, now another. Wait a second. Roll up 2. No. Jumping knee. Again.
Oh, his arm's gone straight. He's out cold on his feet. My Lord, he doesn't know where he is. And a 3rd knee. Barely able to get his eyes up to look at Roderick Strong. And now for the 3rd time, Roderick Strong going for that superplex off the top. This will soften up that back, no end.
The backbreaker earlier, then from the top rope, then to the stronghold.
Oh.
Now to this superplex. Can he hit it?
No!
From the top! 2 and go!
Roderick Strong will not quit.
How did he do it? How in the world did Roderick Strong kick out?
And now doubt. 1 second.
2. No.
That doubt has got to be creeping into the mind of Jay Lethal.
Almost defiant, like he can't believe it himself. And now, oh!
Breaking down to a fisticuffs. Super kick on the jaw.
And again. Oh, jumping knee. Double knee. Gutbuster. Double knee. Sick kick. Sick kick.
He's out. Is this it? Cover him.
No. Stronghold.
Stronghold, he's there. Oh, he's not too far from the ropes. Will he tell? He does. He's the champion.
He's got it.
The winner of the match, and new Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Roderick Strong.
He has done it! Roderick Strong has finally beaten Jay Lethal! Roderick Strong has beaten Jay Lethal! And Roderick Strong is the new Ring of Honor World Television Champion!
What a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody on their feet here. Truth Martini and Taylor Hendricks out, but it's too late now. Too little too late. They couldn't help. And Roderick Strong is once again the World Television Champion. Look how he's holding that belt there. It means to him. Truth Martini furious. Grabbing the world title because that's the only belt now around the waist of Jay Lethal.
The record-setting reign of the now former World Television Champion Jay Lethal is in the record books. It is history. The new man who sits atop holding the gold is Roderick Strong. What an awesome match! Roderick Strong is the new World Television Champion!